Alrighty gang, so today we are going to be playing a brand new game right here. I've been wanting to play this for a little bit, but now I actually got the time to go ahead and start this. But today we are playing Noob Incramental. And to basically sum it up, think of it as like Sell Lemons, but with noobs. And it's a bit more simpler. Also, I like how the game is just exposing my frames per second right now. I'd be screwed if I was playing this 3 years ago, bro. Okay though, anyways, it says here to purchase your starter noob. So buy starter noob number 1 for 0 oof. There we go. Now with this, our starter noob gives us plus 2.37 oof. And we can go ahead and upgrade it right here. So now it gives plus 6.28 oofs. If I want to buy another noob, I'll need 100 quintillion. Getting right into the big numbers I see. But we just gotta upgrade this guy 5 times. So there we go. And then we can just reach 10,000 oof to rebirth. But over here it looks like we got some upgrades, so I can buy more oof. Buy that twice actually. Then just upgrade this noob a bit. Let's actually buy more oof again. And again. And again. So now we should be on good track to get our first rebirth. And yeah, there we go. So now we can perform our first rebirth. So with that, we actually got almost 6 rebirths. But now it says to buy the first UI tree upgrade. So we can get the start of the tree for free. Gain more oof for 2 of these like diamonds. And I'll just upgrade that twice. We also have a rune speed multi. I don't know what runes are. And we also have prism generation speed. I can actually buy that. So they're called prisms. But if you guys would like to see more videos on this channel and also more games, then make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because, you know, I do plan to play a lot more games on this channel. So let's see if we can hit 100 subs. Alright though, rebirthing from this point on shouldn't be too hard. Does it just stay at 10,000 oofs? But now we're going to need 5 trillion oofs for our first prestige. So that is going to be pretty interesting. Also, there's this max button, so I don't really need my auto clicker. Alright, then let's just get another rebirth. And we also have some rebirth upgrades here too. So we can get more oof and more rebirth. So buy a little bit of both here. And then we just come back here and repeat the entire process. I am pretty sure there is more to the game as we progress. Like right here, we can unlock this at prestige 1 and unlock this thingy at prestige 2. What else do we have? We unlock whatever this is at prestige 3. That looks cool. This is also prestige 2. The game looks really nice also. And we can unlock this section at the upgrade tree. We also got feedback, so we can send feedback to the developers. That's actually a really nice feature. I do like that. Okay though, we got to get back to upgrading this guy here. And now we have over 100,000 oofs. Let's see how much I can upgrade this. Alright, we can upgrade this quite a bit. And yeah, that easily puts us at over 1 million oofs. If I rebirth now, I can get me over 1,000 rebirths. So I'm going to do that and I'll buy more oof. I'll also buy more rebirth. As for the tree though, let's go ahead and upgrade prism generation speed. Also gain more prisms. And I need a little bit more to gain more oof. Alright, so far everything is just straightforward. But yeah, my laptop is literally about to die on me here. I'm surprised my frame rate hasn't dropped that much. But nonetheless, I should go charge. Alright, so after a few minutes, we now have 31 trillion oofs. And just look at how fast we can quickly get that back. But yeah, it is more than enough than what we need to actually, you know, rebirth. So yeah, let's just go ahead, let's read this first. So it automates the first noob upgrades, unlocks more rebirth oof upgrades, unlocks buy max noob upgrades, unlocks basic rune, fire plus fire upgrade. I get double rebirths and 5 times more oof. Alright, let's prestige. Alright, so now we got this thing right here. So fire upgrades. Press the fire button to reach 50 fire. Alright, so I got my 50 fire, so I guess I just buy 1 of each. And I can open 5 basic runes. Or well, it says so, I can't do so just yet. But yeah, there's also realms to the game as well. But yeah, let's actually like start to get some upgrades here. Obviously though, gotta get some rebirths. But where exactly is this like fire button the game was talking about? Am I just missing something? I'm just gonna click wherever I see fire. But actually, where is this upgrade? Also, we now got 10 trillion rebirths here, as you guys can see. I am still trying to find a fire button though. Maybe I just gotta wait. That's probably all it is, gang. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get 10 quadrillion rebirths. And then let's just buy some more fire, some more oof. Alright, this here is automated. But where on earth is the fire button I'm supposed to press? Am I just dumb? I just realized the fire button is right in front of me. Funny to also think I got this like propeller hat on. Gang, I'm fried. So yeah, I can just walk on this, get more fire, and then just upgrade it. There we go. We can also get some more rebirths, some more oofs, and of course some more fire. But also with this, can I buy I can buy the cooker noob. There we go. Alright though, for the next prestige though, I'm going to need 25 million oof. But let me just go ahead and rebirth, get some upgrades. Just the typical stuff. But alright, when can I get my first rune? 50 fire, okay. It says it right at the top. But it says right here I got 2 opened, and both of them were rookie. Look at all of these runes right here. There's a rune that is 1 in 290 septillion. How on earth am I going to roll that? Alright, though, we do got a basic rune right here. So it gives 1.2x oof and 1.1x rebirth. I want to get some more runes though. So thankfully the price doesn't increase. But I got trained. Okay, we got a 1 in 12. So trained here gives 1.5x oof, 1.2x rebirth, 1.14x fire, and +1 rune bulk. Alright, that is really cool. Also, I forgot the cooker noob is not automated, so I'm gonna have to actually like upgrade that. But then the next upgrade here is gonna cost me 1.5 quadrivigintillion oos. That is gonna take me a bit, but I just gotta keep buying these upgrades here. In the meantime, let me just go ahead and start jumping for some fire. Can I do that? Okay, we can do that. Let's just buy more fire and more fire again. And as much fire as I can get. And what am I doing? Buy the cooker noob. I gotta upgrade him 5 times. So that's 1 time. I need a lot more for the 2nd time. Not to worry though, because we actually have runes. And so far, I've only gotten 1 more trained. Also, what am I doing? Let's go ahead and spend some prisms. I think I'll spend it on more rune luck. Let's also get more oof. Just buy whatever we can here. And yeah, we can actually just stand here. Why am I not doing this? Why am I just figuring this out? It's literally that simple. I gotta take off this propeller hat. This propeller hat is really hurting my image. Okay though, just opening up some runes right here. It says here 42 were opened, but I got only 3 trained. I want to try and at least get like a skill 2 or maybe expert. It also looks like we completely bought out all of the oof upgrades, but I can only get the cooker noob here to level 4. So it looks like I am going to need a bit more rebirth. So there we go. And then we just max all that out again. Can't forget to buy that guy. And now I can literally just stand here. Oh, there's another upgrade right here, more bulk. I need 1,000,000 fire for that though. Let me get more oofs and more rebirth. And let's just see what's inventory. So you don't own any items. What about equipment? We have a sniper, a grenade. In what case, in what scenario am I going to need a grenade and a sniper? And I don't own any minions. But when am I going to need this stuff? Okay, I guess I'm equipping the sniper. Where does that sniper go actually? It's probably just chilling somewhere. Besides that though, we also got quests. So I got a roll for 41,500 runes, play for 2 hours, buy 5,000 upgrades. We have wheat and we also have tiers. And then for weekly I can play for a day, roll almost 800,000 runes, buy 40,000 upgrades, harvest 11,000 wheat, and roll 22,000 tiers. Alright, that does seem like a lot of stuff. Let me just go ahead and get some runes. Can I get any new ones? We got skilled, nice. Alright, I will take the 4 skilled. Can I get any more though? Alright, we got 5 total. That's good. So with skilled we have 3.5 times oof, 1.25 times fire, and 1.08x rune luck. Alright, that's really cool. And I can just go ahead and upgrade the cooker noob a little bit more. Also, what is in the shop? Let's see the shop. We got a starter bundle. What are enchant tokens? What are potions? What type of potions do we have? Alright, we got rune luck, rune bulk, and rune speed. There's also codes too. And then of course we got some game passes, some usual stuff. They got mining in this game. I haven't seen that in a minute. But I'd say here the game pass bundle seems like a really good investment. If only I could sell this propeller hat, I would definitely buy this. Or I could buy a rune potion bundle which gives me 1,000 of everything. Or a minion pack. They also got dice here too. They got a lot of stuff. We got lots to do. For the most part though, I am just going to go ahead and sit here. Let me also just buy out the rune luck multi and also rune speed multi. Oh, and rebirths. After this though, I'm buying fire. So now with 10,000 fire, what can I roll? Can I get anything cool? Alright, I see 1 skilled right there. Can I maybe get an expert? Also, look at the effects. That's pretty cool. But no sign of an expert here. We did get some skilled though. Okay though, buying more fire. After this though, we got blaze. What is that? Okay though, I should probably rebirth, so there we go. Let's buy out more oof and buy out more fire. We were actually able to completely buy that out. Same for all the oof upgrades. But really the only thing I can do is just wait to get more fire. I would assume though blaze would just be right here. Also, it looks like we got these things called tickets too. And it looks like you can just get these just by sitting in game. They kind of act like the game's own Roblox. So you know, I find that pretty cool. Alright though, we are getting really close to getting this next prestige though. So let's just go ahead and get some more rebirths. Buy out the oof. And then we just do all that again. Meanwhile, over here, I'm just going to sit on the fire button. And what can I do with 30,000 fire almost? What can we get? Can I get anything cool? Surprisingly, no skilled. It says here though we can roll for 1 minute and 4 seconds. Well, actually it's a little faster, but we are going to be here for a little bit. Alright, no expert, but we can get our 2nd prestige. So this here automates the rebirth gain and rebirth upgrades. We unlock the starter upgrade tree and blaze upgrades. We get more fire, more rebirths, and more oof. Okay, so we had to reach 100,000 fire to get a blaze. We can also go ahead and convert our fire upgrades. And that would like give us blaze, it looks like. Okay, though, I'm just going to get back to buying everything again, and I'll see you guys once I'm done. Okay, some bit of time later, we now have 1.85 quadrillion oofs. So this means we can now get this section. And we actually gotta click on the ground. So it's basically like an upgrade tree, but at the same time, it's not an upgrade tree. Or well, a 3D upgrade tree. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get the new oof upgrade. And it looks like we can only get that. Alright, what else can we buy? I want to at least try and get to prestige number 3 today. I think that'd be a great stopping point. But yeah, do we really need rebirths anymore? Like, do those even do anything now? Okay, let's just go ahead and get some fire here. We already got fire, never mind. But let's convert all of that to blaze. So we can get more blaze and lots more oof. And now I just need some more fire so I can get some runes. Yeah, we have a lot of fire now. If I were to just go ahead and roll for some runes, we'd be able to roll for a total of 11 hours. That is a pretty long time. So let's just get some more oof from over here. And yeah, we can go ahead and do that again. And now we are pretty much back to where we once were. So I can buy more rune luck. Let's buy that. I can also buy more rune speed. Or can I? There we go. And then we gotta buy this upgrade here for 250 quadrillion. We are not there just yet. So let me just stand on this thingy and just wait to buy some more oofs. Hopefully that doesn't take us, too long. Yeah, again, we're just sitting here. We're just waiting. Alright, there we go. So there we go. We now got 5 times more oof. And we can get a new oof upgrade for 350 quadrillion. Well, right now. Alright, so we're now getting oofs much faster. I think with this, we should definitely be able to reach prestige number 3. What's even the point of rebirthing also? Like, I've already got pretty much everything. But there might be, like, some reason why I can rebirth still. Or well, I should rebirth. Okay, we have walk speed upgrades now. That's pretty cool. Let's go back to the tree. I need to gain more oof, so there we go. Let's also buy the fire. Let's also get, what do I want to get? I'll get rune speed. And let's get one of the more prison multipliers. Can I max this out? Almost. But yeah, we are now getting much more fire. That's really good. But yeah, we should be able to beat the game much faster now. Or we'll get to prestige 3. We are probably far away from beating the game. But we've been playing for around 80 or so minutes now. I don't know if this is good progress or not. But I will see you guys after a few more minutes. Okay, so now if we want to get this mega rune upgrade right here, we're going to need 1,000,000 blaze. I got everything else, as you guys can see, except for this. But for 1,000,000 blaze, I can get 1.5x rune speed, 1.5x rune luck, and 1.5x rune bulk. And right now, if I were to convert all my fire into blaze, okay, I have enough. So yeah, there we go. It looks like though we still have a lot more left to go if we want to go ahead and unlock this thingy. But now we can actually start to use cash. But the thing is, like, where do I get cash? It's got to be somewhere. Alright, that's prestige 4. That's prestige 3. That's at the upgrade tree. Prestige 3, prestige 4. Also prestige 3, prestige 6. Okay, they have a lot of stuff here. Wow. I am surprised. We gotta definitely come back here. But yeah, our oofs right here, they are barely going up. So let's just go ahead and start working on these fire upgrades again. So I can get all that back. Now, hopefully this won't take us too long. But yeah, I can also just go ahead and buy this more oof upgrade. That's going to help us a lot. But yeah, let's see how long it's going to take me to get from right here to prestige 3. We've now been playing for 1 hour and 25 minutes. Also, let me just go ahead and spend some prisms. I will spend it all on the rune speed multiplier. And let's also get ourselves, let's get our rune bulk multiplier. There's also rune price decrease. We can probably get that later. Alright, so I've been sitting here for quite a long time just grinding out runes. And as you guys can see, we actually got 2 brand new runes. We also have over 200,000 open, surprisingly, but we got 37 expert and we got 4 master. So if we just take a look at what those do real quick. Expert gives us 6 times oof, 1.75x fire, 1.02x rune speed, and 1.1x rune bulk. Whereas Master on the other hand gives us 16 times oof, 6 times rebirth, 2 times fire, 1.2 times blaze, and plus 1 rune bulk. We also have 1.7 vigintillion oof, and almost 10 unvigintillion rebirths. So let's just go ahead and get to prestige number 3, which automates the cooker noob, unlocks cash plus cash upgrades, unlocks Tycoon, okay. Also the super rune, we get more blaze, more fire, more rebirths, and of course more oof. So let's go ahead and prestige one more time. And yes, that was just a tutorial, by the way. So we're actually ready for the full thing. We have been sitting here for 2.5 hours though. But check it out, this is the super rune right here. We have a lot more runes to unlock, as you guys can see. Those do look really cool. We also have cash right here, so we can go ahead and unlock some conveyors. We just got the typical Tycoon dropper. That is really cool. And did I unlock anything else? I think this here is new. We got guilds. So you can create and join a guild and strive to become the best with your allies. Alright, that right there is really cool. There's a lot we still gotta do in this game, but I am going to end it right here. But if you guys would like to see more Noob Incremental, let me know in the comments below. I am having a lot of fun playing this game here. But as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.